Let's first start with the cuisine of United Kingdom. The food of the United Kingdom is termed as English cuisine or British cuisine. The main focus of British cuisine is more on the use of high quality local ingredients and not as much on the presentation of the food. The sauces used in English dishes are used to bring out the flavor of food and complement the dish. For example, the juices obtained by roasting a meat are used for preparing sauce, also called as roast gravy, that is served along with the meat. Let's talk about the geographical region of United Kingdom. The United Kingdom comprises Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, and England. It lies between the Northern Atlantic Ocean and the Northern Sea. It borders France, Germany on its south, and it's separated by the famous English Channel. The United Kingdom is surrounded by the four water bodies: the English Channel on the south, and the Irish Sea, and the Atlantic Ocean on the west, and the Northern Sea on the east. Therefore, consumption of seafood is prominent in many parts of the United Kingdom. This fertile land has been a boon to the agriculture, where a large variety of fresh fruits and vegetables thrives. Raising cattle, sheep were always popular in farmers, and that is the reason why beef is so commonly found in English cuisine. Let's discuss the cuisines of United Kingdom. The first one is Scottish cuisine. It's from Scotland. Scotland is close neighbor to the Scandinavian countries, the influence of which is quite evident to the Scottish cuisine. Scottish cooking relies heavy on the local product and a few famous dishes such as Scot broth, which is made by the cooking vegetable and meat together. The second one is haggis, made by stuffing the stomach of the sheep, then boiled it for hours, is another Scottish food. Scottish is also famous in the world for its Scottish salmon that is often smoked and cooked and served on the buffets and salads, and also for its Scottish whiskey. The second cuisine is Irish cuisine. This cuisine developed in Ireland. The country has a temperate climate that is suited for growing crops and farming animals. Potatoes forms a large part of Irish diet. Ireland is also famous for its beef that is produced all over the world. Several famous dishes such as Irish stew, fish and chips are representation of Irish cuisine. Black pudding sauces is an influence of Boudin Noir in France. Ireland is also famous for its whiskey and seafood. Now the third one is Wales cuisine. Wales cuisine is popular for its seafood and the lamb dishes. Roast leg of the lamb served with a mint sauce is a traditional Wales dish. Leeks is considered to be the national vegetable of Wales. Wales cuisine is also mostly dominated by potatoes, which are a common ingredient in the most preparations. The world famous shepherd pie originated in Wales. Now, the fourth cuisine we have English cuisine. The dishes in England are unique in their own self, even though the basis of the cuisine is strongly influenced by neighboring British cuisines such as Wales, Scottish, and Irish. Traditionally, English cuisine has not been as popular as its other European counterparts across the world, mainly because of the use of the lard and sweets that are considered heavily unhealthy. Another reason attributed to its low popularity in the World War II. Though the typically and classic English food is not very famous, yet various ingredients such as Cumberland sausages, English cucumber, Stilton cheese has made its mark in the world. Also, the English breakfast is most popular form of the breakfast on the planet. A typically breakfast is heavy meal consisting of bread served with butter, marmalade, eggs served with sausages, bacon, grilled vegetables such as tomato, mushrooms, and accompaniment with tea and the coffee. The meal often starts with a bowl of cereals and the cold and the hot milk. The English Christmas dinner are fanfare events where a lavish meal consisting of roast beef, plum pudding, and the Christmas cakes has again influenced the Christmas buffet of many countries in the world. Popular dishes such as fish and chips, bread, butter pudding that can be seen on the menu of every hotel menus in the world is another gift from the England. Now let's talk about the popular ingredients of the British cuisine. The British prefer beef over any meat, although the other meats such as lamb, pig, and the games, birds such as geese, duck, pigeons called squabs are also popularly eaten. Meats are roasted, boiled, and stewed. They can be made from the sausages, which are popularly known as Bungor in England. The famous Cumberland sausages from England is quite popular in the world. England is also known for its cheese that get its name from the region they come from. Few examples of such famous cheeses are Stilton, Cheddar, Derby, Gloucester, Lancashire. These are the famous cheeses from the British cuisine. Now let's talk about the few popular ingredients of the British cuisine. The first one is swede, parsnip, English cucumber, white horseradish, HP sauce, English mustard, clotted cream, haddock, and Dover sole fish. Now let's talk about the specialty cuisine of the England. England has been known as the country of the beef eater. Thus, it's common to see beef in many forms the England menus. Roast beef served with a Yorkshire pudding and leftover meat being used in the sandwiches is quite popular. Beef also finds its place in the famous dishes such as steak and kidney pie. Lamb is also preferred meat that is popularly seen in the dishes such as shepherd's pie. Let's talk about the some popular dishes of British cuisine. The first one is fish and chips. This is one of the most popular dishes of Great Britain. The fish is usually better fried or can be crumbled with deep fried and hence called a l'anglaise, which mean English style. It is served with French fries or potato chips and with accompaniments such as tartar sauce and tomato ketchup. The second one is steak and the kidney pie. This dish is considered to be representative dish of Great Britain. It is made with a mixture of diced beef and the kidneys, which are braised and then thickened with flour. The prepared meat is then encased in a short crust pie and baked until the pie crust is cooked and is golden brown. The third dish, shepherd's pie. It is very popular dish made with meat of lamb or a mutton. The minced meat is cooked with herbs and seasoned and is put in the oven-proof casserole. Mashed potatoes are piped over the same and baked in an oven for a short period of time. It is popularly eaten as a meal.